unknown game.
Never expected that Mario would be our icon back then and just jump there.
He went from a bit part in an unknown game This is the story of Mario.
Donkey Kong is a very skill-based game. You think it's a simplistic game, you think it's a cutesy game, you think it's a girl's game, but it's not.
Nintendo turns to a young bit artist to transform the bit into a hit.
They released it to test audiences, and people hated it. It was just not good. They had a bomb on their hands.
People began to think of video games as simply as they know the only way to convince toy stores in America to carry it is to create a hit bit. Work begins immediately on a bit to maximize the part.
But it was so tough that Nintendo was worried that American gamers would just not like it.
After his uncredited success in Donkey, the next Mario game to come to America really isn't a game at all.
There was actually a sequel to Super Mario Bros., but it only came out in Japan. Lore has it that name is based on the landlord of the Nintendo offices in New York.
The landlord's name? Mario Segali. And so, Jumpman is named Bitpart. Shit spreads fast, and with 40 million copies of his game reaching his fans, Mario proves he is as much a hit in the living room as he is in the living room. Mario has become a full-blown celebrity, having appeared in games, as well as in the best-selling games of all time.
It's something that is just burned into gamers' brains. I mean, you know, it's like...
Bitpart. Mario survived.
Hi, Rock off, my favorite IGN editor. See the portly little flowers, little flowers from a bit part in an unknown game to being a bit part in a bit part in a bit
part in an unknown game.
Well, yeah, it is true that we do have these kind of closets in Japan with sliding doors, and behind the doors it is very dark, and I remember as a child being kind of afraid of that darkness.
Bitpart.
Unknown game.
When people ask me to draw a picture for them, somehow, for some reason, I always end up drawing a penis.
Overwatch is a meme game.
VidyaShorts.com